Hi, my name is Daniel Gleason. I'm a sophomore at Gettysburg College, and I'm majoring in history with a minor in Civil War era studies. So my artifact that I chose is a little unique, but it's the 14th Connecticut Monument. Monuments are artifacts to the battlefield. This was dedicated in 1884. It was built by, the stone was sculpted by a Mr. J.W. Flaherty, who was a local from Gettysburg, and the actual bronze plaques were made by the Monumental Bronze Company in Bridgeport, Connecticut. One word that captures this artifact is sacrifice. Especially what the 14th Connecticut does. In the early morning of July 3rd, down by the Bliss Farm, there was Confederate sharpshooters, and they're picking off guys along Cemetery Ridge. It was in the 14th Connecticut as part of the 2nd Brigade under Hayes' division. Hayes receives an order from Hancock that if you can't capture the house, burn it. And so they send the 12th New Jersey there. They can't hold it. They send the 1st Delaware and the 108th New York down there. They can't hold it. And so finally they send the 14th Connecticut, and then as they're down there, they get the word, set it on fire. And so the 14th Connecticut burns the Bliss family farmhouse to defend the nation, essentially. And that's the big story here, is that there's sacrifice on the Connecticut soldiers. They lost more guys trying to take the house than when they did defending against Pickett's charge. And Bliss, the man himself, lost his house. And to him, you know, he was initially sour about it, but eventually, as the years progressed, he came to realize that it was a sacrificial thing for his house to be burned because the nation has been protected and preserved. I mean, the Civil War is fought on people's backyards. It's not a sort of, you know, we always tend to think of the battlefield as just being a battlefield. This is farm property. This is people's private houses that were taken over by the battlefield. Horses, bodies strewn across here, and, you know, coming back and seeing his house just a pile of ash, and the only thing left there is the foundations. The monument was dedicated in 1884 by a lot of the veterans of the 14th Connecticut. They brought with them the bronze placards from Bridgeport, Connecticut, and the stone was cut from white granite by Mr. J.W. Flaherty, and that came from a quarry nearby where Buford's cavalry was fighting. So this monument connects us to the present day because it shows the sacrifice of the soldiers. And in the bigger story, all these monuments do. And the 14th Connecticut, during Pickett's charge, they actually defended against the 14th Tennessee, and they captured their flag. That was by Sergeant Major Hinks, who received the Congressional Medal of Honor for doing so. And ultimately, it shows that these states, they're willing to defend each other when it comes to, especially the Civil War. So they're all from different states, but when they're being attacked by the Confederacy, they band together and they show that we are one nation, indivisible. So people that want to learn more about the battlefield, and specifically this monument, it's on Hancock Avenue, and it's pretty visible compared to the other 14th Connecticut monument, which is down by the Bliss Farm, and that monument is very hard to get to down by the Bliss Farm, because that's a little more hidden, and you don't get to really see that often, and you get to see the foundations of what the house, and you get this idea of what the house kind of looked like.